Hello, guys. Welcome back to the mental game. And the reason I'm very happy is because I'm actually going back home to see my family. And this is probably the last time you will see me in this room. Probably wondering why. Because my internship has finished. It has finished. The 1 year internship has finished. And this was happening in Leicestershire, Hinckley. And I'm currently moving out of Hinckley back to Dubai for 3 months, a summer break, and then back to Belfast for my final year of university. And I am excited, let me tell you. I'm excited. And 2 days ago was my last day of work. It was on a Tuesday. And upon arriving at work, it felt very weird. It felt very weird because the workload was reduced. People knew I was leaving. And it was like a lot of goodbyes. And I had to give a speech in front of the whole department. My lip was my lip was quivering because I was very scared. I never did that before in my life. But nevertheless, it was a great experience. And also, you know, saying goodbye to everybody, especially the amazing people I met along the way, was one of the biggest highlights of the experience and something I'll never forget about in my life. So, in today's podcast episode, I actually want to talk about slowing down, you know? After completing this placement year and right on Wednesday, it felt like I needed to accelerate again and do something. I needed to do something. I needed to either jump on a Udemy course. A Udemy course is essentially an online course which is used to educate you. You can take a course in mathematics, geography, any subject you want, and you can essentially take the subject and just learn. I felt like I needed to do something. For example, take a course or be productive. Get moving, get the momentum again, start to grow again, and start to do again. And upon analyzing these emotions, especially when waking up on the Wednesday morning, I started to realize that my brain has been accustomed to moving at a rate which is not sustainable. This rate is too fast in a way. I constantly want to achieve more. I don't want to stop. I want to continue this momentum, which is a good thing. But in a way, it's not sustainable because what I feel right now is burnt out. I feel tired. I feel like, quite frankly, time is going so fast and I haven't really recalled much because I'm constantly doing. I'm in this robotic routine of constantly doing the same things over and over again. And also trying to grow myself forcefully. And instead of helping me grow, it's sort of regressing in a way. It's just causing a regressive nature where because I'm constantly moving and I'm constantly trying to doing, I'm not really analyzing my emotions. I'm not really understanding what I want. I'm not really grounding myself and actually taking time to breathe. And yeah, this has resulted in big issues in my in my daily life. And sorry for the pause here, people outside are moving, but yeah, and I've been accustomed to moving at a rate which is not sustainable. And what I mean by not sustainable is that I cannot keep this up for the next, let's think about it, 20 to 30 years. And if I do, oh my lord, I won't even remember the days. I just remember working, working, working. And the days will go so fast that I don't even try new things, or not try new things, but at least slow down, take time to breathe. And I think it's really important sometimes. And I've been told to, constantly move, achieve. achieve, achieve, achieve. But sometimes achieving is also just breathing and understanding what you have already achieved and what you want to achieve in the future. How would you ever know and how can you ever plan if you don't slow down? How can you ever breathe? How can you ever be calm and not stressed out when you can't slow down? That's a problem I was faced with. Not a problem, just the nature of life I was faced with when I woke up on that Wednesday morning. I felt like I needed to constantly move. And guess what? This drive to move, this drive to achieve, this drive to grow is fueled by what? It's fueled by fear. It's fueled by fear, essentially. Fear of not achieving, fear of not getting the job I want, fear of not being liked, fear of, I don't know, fear of not achieving. I said that before, but essentially fear. It's not driven by intuition. It's not driven by my gut. It's driven by an external force, fear. Not by me, it's by fear. And that's the problem here. Everything I'm doing is because I'm scared. I'm scared. And this is what's resulting in stress. I'm trying to do these things to remove that fear, but it's not. It's just exacerbating the fear. It's making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Because I'm constantly feeding into it. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do these scores to make upskill, but yes, you are, but is it solving the issue? No, it's not. Or I'm trying to be productive. I'm trying to look at a laptop and try to research something, do something at least. But is it helping removing that fear? No, it's not helping remove that fear. Sometimes what helps remove that fear is actually breathing, slowing down, reflecting upon your experiences. Because if you constantly move, it's like memories being layered over memories, memories, memories. When do you have time to actually understand what you've done in a specific day, what you have achieved, what you want to achieve, and so on? So, just summarizing, fear is sometimes a catalyst for half the things I do. Fear, fear, fear. And often we also do things for other people. I want to prove myself to my parents. Oh, I want to prove myself to my friends. And quite frankly, it can take a toll on you because you're not doing anything for yourself anymore. You're doing half the things you do for other people. And that's my experience with myself right now. Sometimes I don't do things for myself. I do it for an external factor, which is fear. And then also other people. And that's the pickle I'm in sometimes. It's not a pickle, but it's just the nature of life. We fall into these patterns of doing things, and you realize that, I don't know, is it all worth it at the end of the day? Is it worth being stressed out for something which doesn't really matter, Doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'm happy I'm finished this placement year, to be honest. I'm very happy. I thought I was gonna be sad, but quite frankly, I'm happy because I've learned something. I've learned how to slow down. Not learned. Don't get that wrong. I'm learning how to slow down. I'm developing that capability. I'm not perfect, but my throat's itchy. But talking about this issue and just being aware of it sometimes is really good. I'm going to take the steps to realize when I'm doing things out of fear, and when I'm doing stuff robotically, and when I'm not slowing down and actually taking time to breathe. This is one thing I really need to work on during June and during the rest of this year, and I will do that. I hope you guys also do that too, and I hope you guys resonated with the message and my experience, because I'm sure many people out there have the same insights of moving at an unsustainable rate and most of their actions is motivated by fear and other people. But anyways, thank you so much and I appreciate it. Have a great day and see you.